Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning November the 4th through the 10th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner using my Crest Press 2024 inserts. This week I did change up from my lineup a little, just the kit, not the foil. I decided to use the SugarPopFizz Vote kit along with Silver Stars foil from Plana Hannah. I didn't end up using the extra overlays I bought in her blue and then just used a blue foil bundle from SPC. But yeah, we're going to hop right into this week. It was a week I have been avoiding this, talking through this and posting my spread for as long as possible, I feel like. But yeah, this week happened and we're through it. We all survived, hopefully. And yeah, so I did decide to change up the kit because I felt really like embracing Kamala after everything that went down. And I really am just petty and didn't want red in my kit. So I decided to use this one. I was going to use this for inauguration because I 95% believe she was going to win because I didn't think this country was as stupid as it currently is. But the literacy rate is very low in this country, so that explains a lot. And yeah, so I was going to use this for her inauguration. That's not happening, so I'm using it now. And hopefully I can use the Cafe with Anna kit. Cafe with Anna. I don't know why I say Anna. Like Anna and Elsa. Cafe with Anna kit next time I vote, if there is a next time, if our democracy just doesn't completely fall apart. But we'll see about that. So I have this. I do love this foil. I used so much. So I basically got full box underlays in Silver Stars from Plana Hannah. I do have a code with Plana Hannah. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off or mention me in the notes and you'll get my freebie. And then I did use some of her overlays as well. I didn't put down any of the DC ones until honestly, it may have been after I filmed everything, but I did add some DC overlays I got from her shop in Silver Stars as well, and I just love it because I'm also a DC girly, if you didn't know. But yeah, love the foil. And then I did use a blue foil bundle from SPC because, like I said, I'm petty and was absolutely not using red this week. Like, not at all. I want to vomit thinking about the color red or anything that has to do with red or anything like that. So yeah, this is my first time using a SugarPopFizz kit, but I really just have to support the shops who this year put out stuff for the election and allowed it to be used in a good way. Like, I am not here for the shops that release stuff that you could do Trump and Kamala Harris stuff. Like, it's just not a vibe. It's not a look. Like, those people are actively voting against me and a lot of other people's rights in this country. And it's just not a cute look. Like, it's not. So like I said, I'm petty and didn't want to use any red. So the Silver Stars and this blue foil bundle from SPC were my ticket out. And I think it turned out really, really cute. I'm kind of glad. If you can't tell, this is a talk through, and the next few videos are going to be talk throughs, or not talk throughs, I'm dumb, voiceovers, because my life has completely fallen apart since they announced the election results on November 6th at like 2 a.m. So yeah, I just don't feel well enough, honestly, to talk through my weeks because I just feel like I'm just existing and not really living them. And I'm just messed up in the head. Like, it's kind of crazy that like there's so many people clearly and like people in this community, people who I've literally PR'd for in the past and actively do not anymore, who I released like freaking AAPI foil bundles with, they just vote against my rights. And then like, it's just crazy. Like, they act like it's nothing. Like, I don't know many people in my personal life. And no one in my personal life who voted for fascism. But it's kind of gross that what the planner community revealed after all this. And yeah, because in my personal life, there's none of that. It's been long gone. If there was ever a suspected Trumper, they've been out of my life since 2016. And yeah, there's not a lot from my area because I'm from Maryland, where the educated people are. But yeah, anyways, it makes me vomit thinking about the people who just like casually voted our rights away and then are just living about their lives while I'm in like a deep depression. Almost went to the psychiatric hospital recently and just like am down in the dumps. I did layer the bougie boxes over the full box overlays. You can kind of see it here actually. But yeah, I think it's kind of a vibe. It's really not noticeable, but it kind of is. And I kind of like that about it. So yeah, I thought that was fun. But I've never used a SugarPopFizz kit. So this was a challenge. So I'm kind of glad I did a voiceover because I needed to focus and it was quite hard. But like I said, definitely want to support this shop, and just having a full-on Kamala Harris kit, I had to buy it. Like, I just had to. So I did. So we're going to get started in the day by day. If you have any questions, leave them down below or DM me on Instagram, Laura Marie Plans. On Monday, the HVAC guy came, took Oliver to Home Goods, and then I did go to Five Below and I got a bunch of Peely candy. And then we took Oliver to PetSmart because he needed more food. I watched Monday Night Football and then just watched YouTube. Like I said, I do have a code with Planahanna Laura15 to save 15% off, or mention me in the notes. You'll get my freebie. Definitely put my name in the notes when you're shopping Black Friday coming up. And then SPC, I do have a sampler. It's currently at sparkly gold, which is really, really pretty. And you can get that if you spend $75 or more for free, or you can add it to your cart if you so incline, if you are not hitting that $75 number, but I'm sure on Black Friday you will. So definitely consider checking out my freebie and supporting ya girl during these trying times. On Tuesday, it was election day. I had a work phone call. I went and voted, which we just walk across to the elementary school and we voted. It was super easy, and they had an AAPI exit poll, which I loved. The girl told me the ties were showing out on election day in my community, which was so funny because I told her I was Thai. But yeah, and then just watch the news, aka watch my favorite streamer, Hasanabi. If you don't know who he is on Twitch or YouTube him, he's amazing. He's very progressive, I will warn you. But I love him, and he kept me sane during these trying times. But I did eventually have to stop watching the news after the results were announced because it was just the same stupid shit all over and over again. And yeah. On Wednesday, I literally did not sleep at all. I was up all night. I really did not think she was going to lose because I thought this country was educated. And it's kind of crazy. The white young males showed up and they were like, yeah, we want all the rights in this country. I don't even know. We want to deport all the immigrants. I don't know. I don't know what goes through their head. If you're a Trumper, leave it down below. Let us know what goes on in your head. I would at some of y'all, but I'll keep my mouth shut. I hung out with Ollie and walked him. I was miserable AF. It's so sad because these Angry World munchkins from Once More with Love literally came out so long ago. I think pre-COVID. And I've just used so many of them, and it makes me sad how many of them I've had to use because I'm constantly mad at the world and this country. I had lots of calls with my mom. and then did a Target run with Jake, which was really, really, really fun. I got 3 rolls of Hippo wrapping paper, and I gave one to my mom for her to wrap my gifts in, and she was like, yes, I love it. And then Jake and I played Mario Kart. I ended up downloading the extra Mario Kart DLC packs or whatever, and it's like an expansion pack, and it's much better than a Sims pack, I'll tell you that, because they actually give you your money's worth. You get all new characters, you get so many new maps. And one of the maps was a Bangkok one. And at this point, I was like, so how am I moving to Thailand? And when am I moving to Thailand? But it was so nice to play all the other countries' maps. And it was just so, so, so fun. It was a really nice escape from current times in our current country. On Thursday, I slept in because I did not sleep the night before. I walked Oliver, had another mental breakdown, watched Thursday Night Football. I filmed, edited, and uploaded, which is kind of crazy because, like, I was so down bad, but I must have been filming something else. Like, I definitely did not talk through. I have not talked through a video in so long. I have such a big pile of haul stuff. And this is my first time I'm like really talking, and I just feel depressed. Online shopped because I was depressed, and I packed because I was going away. I planned a vacation for Saturday to the next Wednesday. Friday, I had another work call. I had a work parent training. Jake and I got Jersey Mike's, our current fave, except they're like getting bought out by Blackstone. So apparently it's gonna suck. We went to Walgreens. I got more peelable candies. I took a little nap. I went to work. I packed. I think I watched 90 Day Fiancé this day. And then I made some bracelets for my sister and her partner because we were going out to Colorado to see them. And then I played Mario Kart with Jake and just watched the newest season of Bake Off, which is so good. I love it. I was just watching it. Dylan is the most handsome man I have ever laid my eyes on. I believe he's half Japanese, half Indian. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like he is so handsome, and I can't find him on social media. So if anyone knows who this man is, please get me in contact with him. Like, I love him so much. He's so good looking. And yeah, I just love Bake Off. It's such a feel-good show, and Jake and I love watching it together. And yeah, I love how this foil looks, the silver stars, and then the like blue bougie overlay. It was kind of hard to see in person, but like now it's way easier to see in low lighting. And then like in the plan with me, I feel like you can see it kind of well. But on Friday, or no, I just did Friday, LOL Saturday, we dropped off Oliver at my mom's house, and then she drove us to the airport, and we went and flew to Denver. I did a bunch of work on that flight. And then at Denver, we did get Voodoo Donuts, which was actually so freaking good. I've never had it before, and it was so good. Honestly, maybe some of the best donuts I've ever had in my life. Like, I don't know. That's kind of crazy to say, but they were so good. But yeah, we brought them to my sister and her partner, like when we got there, and enjoyed them. And then we flew from Denver to where the closest airport to my sister is, which is Montrose, and it's basically like west of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. And she lives in a small town out that way, and like basically owns a farm. She has 2 cats, 2 dogs, an iguana, a tortoise, chickens. She used to have goats and turkeys, but she doesn't anymore. I don't know what else she has, but she literally has a zoo out there. So met up with her. We went and got A&W this night, which was actually pretty good. The only time I've had A&W was in Thailand, and it was the worst thing of my life because they do not know how to cook a good burger at a fast food place in Thailand. I'll tell you that. Or in general, really. Like, I would not recommend getting a burger in Thailand. But yeah, so I was like, ooh, this is actually kind of good. And then we just hung out with her little animals. I used the little tortoise emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. because duh. And then I watched Love is Blind DC this day. I finally started watching it. I was watching it while I was working on the plane, and then watched it this night because I got really into it. Because once I got past the Pods episode, it was pretty easy. Now I just have to watch the reunion. But yeah, and then on Sunday we went to the dispensary, and then we went to Crested Butte, which is a really pretty ski town. I did some shopping there, got a bunch of things that were really cute. We went to a really, really freaking good pizza place and hung out with our friends, Craig and Laura. Craig was one of my husband, Jake, was one of Jake's groomsmen, and Laura is his girlfriend. And they live in Colorado Springs, which is actually where my sister used to live, but they were nice enough to drive down and come and meet us. So we met in Crested Butte, which was kind of a midpoint for both of us. It was a little longer for them by like an hour, but it was so, so good to see them and catch up. And then, yeah, we just hung out with the animals after at night, but the drive to Crested Butte was like 2.5, 3 hours each way. So we were mainly in the car or like out in Crested Butte that day, but it was so freaking beautiful. It's a really nice ski town. I want to go skiing out there because the skiing on the East Coast is trash, at least where I've gone. Like, it's really icy and the snow isn't as good because it doesn't snow that much, but it sounds so much easier to go skiing in Colorado because the snow is good. But yeah, I grew up skiing a lot, so I know how to ski pretty well, but Jake doesn't. So I think it would be an easier time for him also if he went skiing in Colorado, or snowboarding. He wants to try snowboarding, but yeah, that is the spread in full. I contemplated using just a completely different spread, using the voting kit from Cafe with Anna, obviously, and then this. And I am glad I went with this just to embrace current times and just how I felt in this moment. And I do think it's really cute. And I did want to support this shop for coming out with this amazing set 100% and putting my money there. And I just think it looks really, really cute. Love the lack of red also. And just the bisexual colors are great. But yeah, I love how this turned out so, so much. And I'm sorry if this voiceover sucked. I'm sorry if you prefer talk throughs. Currently going through a lot. You guys will see in my next plan with me kind of some life updates and the plan with me after that. But I will still try and knock out these plan with me's for you guys because I do enjoy planning still. I just probably will do some voiceovers for a hot minute until I feel like I can talk through, which I didn't realize how hard it is when you have crippling anxiety, but it really is. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so, so much for watching. Follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, if you don't already, and to see up close pictures and videos of this spread. I did use those DC overlays, so check out my planner Instagram to see the finished spread with those overlays because it's super cute. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!